Well, I hope everybody had a nice Father's Day. Among my many medical ailments, which are considerable at my age, I've got this condition with my right leg, restricted blood flow in my leg. I noticed here a couple of years ago having pain when I walk any considerable distance. So I went and they did scans and stuff and found out I got a restricted blood flow in my legs. Take a look at this while I'm thinking about it. There's our first Easter lily of the year. I'm just holding the GoPro fairly close. It's not the most impressive Easter lily. It looks like there's going to be a lot of blooms on there. It's late in the afternoon. This morning I had to... Today's Juneteenth, some kind of holiday. So the mail didn't run, but we got an email. Alexa told me that an Amazon package had been delivered. Well, we looked on the front porch. There wasn't no package out there. So I asked Alexa where my package was. She said it's probably in the mailbox. So I said, oh, I was thinking UPS was going to bring it. So I guess even on a holiday, the U.S. mail will deliver. But I'll walk to the mailbox. I was going to start my green pickup truck and drive down there. But the battery's dead and it just grunted a little bit and didn't want to go nowhere. So I walked down there. My leg was cramping by the time I made it to the mailbox. But before I got back, I couldn't hardly walk. This thing got worse. They give me some kind of pills. I can't think of the name of it right now. Pinto something. I guess it's kind of a blood thinner or something. But basically the doctor tells me just to tolerate it. But I've noticed I can't walk any considerable distance. If we go to Walmart or somewhere like that shopping, I pretty well need to get one of them handicap carts, or I'm going to go find me a bench to sit down on. So I think I might have made my last walking trip to the mailbox this morning. Thought I'd get out here and feed my birds a little bit. Water my zinnias. I had a lot of zinnias planted over there, and that stupid armadillo dug them up. But I was late planting them. So we'll still get some blooms out of them. These zinnias, I didn't even weed them or nothing, but single plants along here. Big clump of them over there. They didn't do as good this year as they did last year. I'm going to put out my camera disc for my trail camera, so I didn't put them out last night. I covered up my smoker and put it away on the patio out there. Cleaned up the grill. Not a whole lot of vlog today. Why do I always turn that the wrong way to turn it off? I mentioned yesterday about I wanted to do a project with my ladybug whirly gig. Now what I'm going to do, okay, that looks like a threaded bolt, but it's been tack welded on there. They just took a bolt, tack welded it on top of this little thin metal tubing. It's got a nice bearing in there. I think we're going to turn this. It's just a plan in the works, but I'm going to turn this whirligig and this. I'm going to remodel this whirligig, in other words. I have to get my welder out. But I'll put like a tail, like a windmill has back here. So it'll have a tendency to turn itself and face the wind. As it is now, you got to pretty well turn it. Say the wind's coming that way, you got to turn it that way so it would spin. But the windmill has a tail on it to rotate and find where the wind's coming from. So if I drill a hole in this heavy base chicken, which I made some years back, it's really heavy. It'd make a nice stand for my whirligig. So I drill a hole right there and put the whirligig down through the hole where the spinner is about this high. It's too tall right now. I think that would look lovely, and it still should hold up just fine. Anyway, I'm open to any suggestions. See, over here in the back of the truck, let me put this garden hose up. I still didn't throw the bird seed in the feeder. We'll do that in a minute. I saw, yeah, that little doofunker right there. Home security sign. Something like that would make a nice tail if it'll hold up. I can paint that whatever color I want. I could even paint a ladybug on there, maybe. That's aluminum, so I won't be doing any welding on that. But basically, you get the idea of what the spinner is going to look like. If I weld the fin to the, just run it through there for now. Not that long. And it should make an interesting project. Let me feed these birds. What birds? I don't see any birds. I bet you they show up as soon as I disappear. One of my viewers that I sent some zinnia seeds said theirs didn't come up, and I was disappointed to hear that. I could send him some more, but it's too late in the year that it would probably do any good to get them going. The Japanese beetles pretty well wiped out my roses last week. I don't see a rose nowhere. Guess they'll come back. I'll put a link down at the bottom what the medication is I'm taking for my leg. But it together with my heart medicine and my thyroid medicine and blood thinners and other things I'm taking, just another conglomeration of pills you got to take. But I didn't put my smoker back all the way to the building. Need me a little lean-to shed built out there. I just rolled this up on the patio because I'm going to do some more smoking this year. I'll call the video to an end right here, but while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to get out there and put my camera disc back in the camera.